All right, let's do this. Final predictions for Soto.
Is this going to be a segment every day, too? If we do that every day, I might just take a couple minutes off.
AJ Przinsky here in spirit today. All right, so let's go over Juan Soto's latest. Yes, exactly. Guys, do you believe that the Red Sox are making this level push? So Alex Spear, who's pretty dialed in to the ball club, writes for the Boston Globe, said an update on the status of the negotiations and how the team's pursuit represents an effort to do something they haven't been able to accomplish in at least the last couple of decades, of course, landing that big name on the free agent market. And it sounds like they want him to, he said this, to name his price in another meeting. All right, guys, I'm taking over. I know Boris would be okay with this. I'll give him most of the profits. I'm going to go to the next meeting and say, hey, guys, $1 billion. You want me to name my price? Is that a real negotiating tactic?
Love it. Love it. I don't mind it. Go high, though. You go high and see where they're at after that.
Was that too low, Todd?
That was really high.
I mean, what do they expect, though? Name my price. Well, we'd like your price to be the highest price. Let's start there.
See, you get mad at that. I don't mind that. I would say I would go 15 years, 750 and see what, or no, 16 years, 750, excuse me, and go from there and go from there and see where they're at. What happens if they come at a price where you're like, oh my God, they just met what we really wanted and we can probably get a little more now? How many times that happens? Not many, but if it does, all of a sudden, if they come in at like 14,700, oh my God, oops, maybe that's what we wanted. And then you can nickel and dime your way through a couple more million, even though you don't even need it. Let's go. I don't know.
All I'm going to say is teams will negotiate because this is so trivial. But when I was a minor league free agent, the Rays and the Yankees both wanted me. The Rays said, we'll give you $30,000 a month to play in the minor leagues. I was like, whoa. We took that back to the Yankees. The Yankees said, we'll do 35. The Rays came back. The Rays said, we'll do 35. We told the Yankees that, and they go, okay, we'll just name what it'll cost you to play in the minor leagues. And I told my agent, I go, tell them 50. My agent goes, no, that's too high. They won't go for it. I said, but they said name the price. Yeah. So my agent said $40,000, and they go, okay, cool.
Oh, man,
should have said 50. Your agent cost you 10 G's right there.
That's what I told him. That's what I told him. So if somebody says name your price, go higher. Whatever you
exactly.
I love that Kratz just used that comp too.
Here's the thing.
It's brutal.
If they're not willing to negotiate back with you, if you go too high because they lowball people all the time, then they really didn't want you at the end of the day. Like, listen, you're going to tell me to go high, and I'm looking for 25 million. If I'm looking for 25, 40. We'll give you 25. Okay, 38. Boom, 27. All of a sudden, you're meeting at 31, 32. Boom, you actually gained $7 million. You know what I'm saying?
Bet.
Most of the time, that's what happens. And you see this in housing. You see this, people nickel and diamond at the flea markets. I'm one of the best to do. You give me $20, I'll bring back 15 things. It's how you talk to people. You should have seen me in Cuba when we played with the national team, these markets. They're trying to sell you these things that are incredible for 20. I said, no, I got $5 on me. What do you want me to do? All right, I'll go to the next guy. You know what I mean? Like, you have to play the game, and that's if there's more people out there.
Yeah, he just one-upped you, Kratz. You were talking about your 30 versus 40 versus 50K, while Soto's going over 650 versus 700 versus whatever million. And Todd Father's like, how about $5 versus $20 at the market?
Listen, I will. You give me $20 at a flea market, I'll get you a bag of groceries. I'll get you 2 toys for your kids. I'll get you 4 blankets and probably I'll get one of the persons to come over and clean your car. Like, that's all I need. Just give me $20. You'll be set.
Todd's getting three slices of pie and a slingshot, and he's still got $9.53 left in change.
Without a doubt. Just forget. I need the gas to go home. They don't understand. I'll stay there for 5 hours and get everything I need. I don't care. I'll wait them all out.
You're hired. Do you think that the Yankees are still in this? So John Heyman put this out there. He said, just to clear up something, I think I might have been overplayed thanks to dreaded aggregation. And aggregation's on fire these days. It's just they take bits of articles and just go nuts. But he said the Yankees have not been told they will be given a last chance to match any high offer.
Every team will be given the last chance. That's the negotiation part of it. Every team will be given a last chance. If they're still in it, you can't tell me that the Mets are going to offer $700 million. They're not going to go at the last. They're like, nope, time's up. Auction's over. Be like, hey, last chance. Cohen said 700. What do you got? Cashman says, nope, not doing it. Like, they're going to offer it to everybody. They're going to go to Rogers, offer the same thing. Can you beat it? You need to beat it. We need to tell you got to go higher if you're going to beat it. Nope, can't do it. See ya.
I think he's going to be a Yankee. I do.
How much?
I think it's going to be around 14 years, $700 million, in my opinion. You have to get a big price, and it has to be. He's 26. He probably wants to play until he's 40 years old. I think that's where it is. I think that's where the offer should be. As crazy as that sounds, but I see the Yankees getting him at $700 million, 14 years. That's my call. What is that? Is that 50 a year? Yeah.
But Steve Cohen said he'll go 50 mil more than anyone else, and then we got that.
I don't think he will. I think
you don't think he will. You think he'll stop?
I think he likes it with the Yankees. So that's my opinion, but I would love for that to happen, of course. But that's what I think will happen, and hopefully I'm right.
If you're just going off like the few basic stats that we used to go off of back in the Stone Age, you might go, I don't get it. so here we go. This tweet got millions of views from Ronnie, whoever that is. Said, call me old-fashioned. Oh, we will. But I can't bring myself to understand giving a career 285 hitter who averages 25 homers a season a contract worth $700 million. And then Brent Rooker said, you're old-fashioned and also not good at math.
I wish I had tweeted this myself. Like, I am jealous of Ronnie. I am jealous.
Ronnie, baby. He's definitely from Jersey, too.
Lack of awareness.
I'm going to say it now. He's a Jersey guy.
He's not Southern or Central.
No, he's the North Jersey fan who doesn't like the Mets or the Yankees. He's a Philly fan from North Jersey.
Then he doesn't have a lot of friends. North Jersey does not take too kindly to the Philly fan in their territory. But
yeah, that's tough.
I think there are a few more stats that you should probably check out, Ronnie. On-base percentage is always a great place to start. Check out where he's at. And then weigh it against everyone else. What else?
Clutch Gene in the playoffs. How about playoff stats? Ridiculous.
Slugging.
Look at this number. He just turned 26.
Yeah.
You can't
That's true.
You can't sit there and like everybody's value goes up when you're reaching free agency 2 years ahead of everybody. Superstars aren't making it at 26 years old. He's going to play this entire season at 26. Entire season. It's not like he's just sliding under the radar at 26. This is why Vladdy Jr.'s free agency next year is going to be crazy too because he is super young. Super young.
Hey, this is the dude in travel ball games at 15 years old, and he's just mashing balls, and you're like, dude, can we just check his birth certificate real quick? Man, this guy can't be 15. Soto, I'm talking about. And he's actually the younger of the 15-year-olds because of where his birthday is. Like this, I want people to understand, and I get on these little rants. This is once in a generational MLB baseball lifetime. We're going to see, this could never happen again, some of the best players to ever play this game of baseball. I don't care what anybody says. Look in the past. Yeah, listen, Hall of Famers from Lou Gehrig to Babe Ruth to everybody. We're going to be talking about the Juan Sotos, the Shohei Ohtanis, the Mike Trouts, just to name a few guys, the Mookie Betts. I mean, think of the pitchers that we're seeing over the last 10 years. I don't even have to name them. This is the best baseball that we might see for the rest of our careers as we move forward before we end up dying in about, hopefully, when we turn 100 or something. But this could be the best baseball we are ever seeing play the game. And it is absolutely fantastic to watch. Buckle up, get a good seat, and watch the games and enjoy what you're watching. These are the best baseball players you might ever see ever.
Until next year.
Until next.
All right.
But do you know what I'm saying though? Would you guys agree with me on that?
What? That the talent's better now than ever?
No, now than ever.
But it's going to be better a few years from now than it is now.
I hope so, but I'm talking about some of the best players, generational talents that in my opinion, I would love to see 800 Shohei Ohtanis. It would be great for baseball, but how long has it been since we've seen a Shohei Ohtani? You know what I'm saying? Like it's sorry, I get on these rants and I can't control myself.
Well, here's my thing. I'm going to put this in some context of our conversation. You're not going to get opportunities to land a top 3 bat in baseball at age 26 very often. You don't get free agents that are this young very often, that are this talented. You don't. That's what makes it special. The age is the biggest factor. If Juan Soto was a free agent at 31 years old, we would not be having any types of conversations like this. He'd get paid. He'd get plenty of money, but it wouldn't be anywhere in this stratosphere. The whole name of the game for a superstar in Major League Baseball is how quickly can you get to the show. That is the entire name of the game. Can you get there at 19 or 20? Great, because you're going to be so much richer than if you get there at 22 or 23. It's that much of a difference. Yeah. Because that's what the front offices play. They play the age curve game. And right now they're looking at him going, damn, I get 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, right? They're like, okay, we want to have our differences over how we project him at 35. That's fine. Also remember, Freddie Freeman's looking pretty damn good with his hit tool right now in the big leagues. But that's 10 years down the road. Is this dude worth 50 mil a year right now in his prime? Yes.
He is
right now.
And one of the knocks against him actually could be something that will make the contract be worth more. People, and even AJ said the other day, all he really does is hit. Doesn't really play that great of an outfield. Look at what ages well. Hitting ages well. This man hits, like we said, he's a top 3 hitter in the game right now. If he were a big-time speed guy, it's hard to differentiate where speed comes in and out of somebody's game and their numbers besides stolen bases. He doesn't have that. Speed does not age well. It's the least well-aging thing in all of baseball. So he doesn't have that. So pretty much what Scott just said, I don't see him dropping off until 38, 39 years old. And you're talking about getting a good 10 to 14 years out of this contract. That might be my opinion, probably a 16-year contract.
Precisely. And you do that to spread out the years. We've talked about it very often. If you're a regular listener or watcher of this show, let's finish this part of the conversation with a note from James Schiano, who hosts Mets Up, and they are very closely following this story. He goes, can't believe I'm saying this, but I wish Soto would schedule a LeBron-style decision just so we can all have a date and time this will be over rather than catching notification that could be either pure euphoria or a roundhouse kick in the head. Well, unfortunately, guys, that's how it's going to go down. All right, let's do this. Final predictions for Soto. It's been going back and forth. I think for
you heard
a month to 6 weeks ago. Yeah, I heard yours. We probably were too low, Kratz. Me and you, at least. Todd Father just gave his finals. So just say it one more time, and then Kratz, you bounce off Todd Father with your final.
Where will Juan go? I think Juan will go to the Yankees, 14 years, a whopping $700 million. Woohoo!
And you're talking about
16
present day
years.
value. Let's not do the deferral game, but go ahead,
Yeah.
Kratz.
16 years, $690 million.
Where do you think? You don't know. I love it.
16 years.
Oh my God.
$701 million. He goes, hey, all
What
you
a price
dummies
is
that
right.
don't
We're not playing
understand
the prices.
deferrals.
We're not playing the prices right here, okay?
No,
bud?
we are, because he wants to say I have the biggest contract deferrals or not over Ohtani. And he's like, you guys don't understand how deferrals work? That's fine. I still beat his number. 16 years, 701. Wow. He's a New York Met.
Oh, man, forget you guys. I'm getting off the show. What is going on here?
What do you mean you're getting off the show? You're talking like you didn't play for the team.
Step right up, baby.
You had a great time with the Metropolitans. And
I did. I'm
they have a good owner.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know I'm busting chops.
I know.
Here
I
we
know.
go.
Exactly.
I want to give you a smooch right now. Look at you. All good. Oh,
I wouldn't be shocked if he's a Yank or a Met. I would be shocked if he's a member of the Boston Red Sox. I'm like, so you don't bring back Mookie. You finish second on everyone, and now suddenly you found $700 million. That would be the one that would just blow my mind.
I got to give it to referee 583. Yankees $680 million, 12 years present day. You know, referee, I like where you're at, but I think he wants more. He wants more than 12 years.
Well, I think the team needs more, because otherwise they're going to get pounded on the luxury tax, aka salary cap. So
see, that's why you're on the show, because you know more about the money talks. I'm
a numbers nerd. Yeah.
No, that's good. I wouldn't have thought about that.
Hey everybody, be sure to like and subscribe for more content.
We're back here every weekday, all year long, so do not miss an episode.
The videos are coming in all day. Here's another video you might enjoy.
Baseball the way it should be covered.